Let's face it, most training aids for golf suck. A lot of them are super expensive too and just gonna be a huge waste of money. So today I'm gonna take you through 7 proven, wicked smart approved trainers that I know are gonna have a big impact on your golf game. I don't want you guys to be wasting time or money. I wanna obviously help you play better golf. So here are the ones that I've been using and will continue to use in my own game. The first one is just a grip trainer. This is one of the best investments you can make in your game. $10 to ensure that you're getting your hands on the club correctly. It's amazing how big of a difference the right grip will make. And look, Scotty Scheffler, world #1, guys put on a ball striking clinic in 2024, uses one of these. So you should too. They're $10 on Amazon. Put it on an old wedge or an old iron and use it to warm up. It'll change your game. There's no doubt it's the best $10 you can spend in golf. The next training tool I highly recommend is the YOLF alignment mirror. This is a brand new device that I just started using, and wow, it makes a big difference. Because yes, having the right grip is key, but we also need to make sure that we're getting the fundamentals like ball position and weight at setup dialed as well, because you can have the perfect grip, but if your setup is screwed, it's gonna make golf really, really difficult. So what I like about this is that you line your feet up to the different alignment rods that they have, and then you can actually check your different body positions. So you can ensure your head is in the right spot. You can make sure that the ball position is correct. So that way, even when you're going through a repetitive block practice type of session, you're still making sure that you're dialing in the fundamentals. Make sure to watch my full video on the alignment mirror because I know it'll have a huge impact on your game. Lastly, don't forget, if you're ready to get started with any of the YGolf training aids mentioned in this video, use the code WICKEDSMART and you're going to save 15% on your investment. Plus, they have an amazing 99-day guarantee. The next trainer that I highly recommend is the Butter Blade from Rip Golf. This thing is awesome. As you can tell, it's tiny. It's barely bigger than the size of a golf ball. But man, if you can hit this good, a normal 7-iron feels so easy to hit. It basically takes the aim small, miss small approach that we all know in golf way too well. So if you can hit this good and have this small target, you're gonna learn club face control, you're gonna become an absolute ball striker, and it's gonna have a huge impact on your ability to hit more greens in regulation. So what I like to do is hit this thing 5, 10 times, and then I'll hit my 7-iron 5 or 10 times. And again, it's just working on my fundamentals. What I also like about it is they have different flexes, so you can get like stiff, regular, extra stiff even, which is great. Most swing trainers do not have anything like that, but as much as you can. I really think if you can hit this well, a normal club is gonna feel super easy. The next tool I highly recommend isn't so much a specific device, but actually an app, and that is the Tour Tempo app. So if you are not using Tour Tempo, I really think you are making golf so much more difficult. Tempo is one of the most misunderstood parts of the game, but one of the parts that can have the biggest impact on your sequencing and on your distance. Not to mention in your short game, having the right chipping or pitching tempo and the right putting tempo is key to making sure you do not decelerate and make good contact. I've had the creator, John Novosel Jr. on my podcast several times. Highly recommend you watch the videos, download the app, it's only $25 and use it consistently in practice. And there's no doubt it can help you from the tee, with your irons, with your short game, and even on the greens. The next one I recommend is the Tour Aim. So this is a really cool little tool right here, and you can actually use it for a lot more than just alignment. So you can actually putt through this, you can use it for different drills on the range or at the simulator. Very mobile, very versatile, and again, making sure that you are getting your alignment dialed. If your alignment is off, golf gets so much more difficult. Whether you use the alignment mirror or use this, there's no doubt it can have a big impact on your ability to set up square and not set up too far right like most golfers do. When you do that, it's easy to get steep, over the top, have that nasty pull slice that we all know too well. Check your alignment often so that way you're not developing any bad habits in practice. Next up is the Ripstick Speed Trainer. I've talked about this in a ton of videos because this to me is one of the easiest ways to play better golf fast. You got to hit it longer, and one of the easiest ways to increase your club head speed and increase your total distance is speed training. This thing is super easy. It's 15-20 minutes. Use it about 3 times a week and you're gonna see results wicked fast. I've had the creator, Dr. Luke Benoit, on the podcast several times talking about it, and to me, this is one of the easiest off-season hacks, and even during the season, that every golfer can really benefit from. So if you're ready to get started with Ripstick or Butter Blade, remember to use the code WICKEDSMART at checkout. You're gonna save 10% on your investment. The next trainer I highly recommend is the YGolf pressure plate. So I did a full video about this and you guys really liked that a couple years ago, so I wanted to bring it up again because to me, Not transferring your weight is one of the biggest mistakes that most golfers make. So when you learn how to actually transfer your weight properly, you're gonna hit it longer and you're gonna hit it more flush because you're gonna ensure that you're actually hitting down and through the shot. Too many golfers have their weight back, they get up on it, they're trying to scoop it, and usually it leads to not even taking a divot, hitting a lot of thin shots, and again, all speaking from experience. So you can use this thing just to kind of feel out your beginning of your practice sessions. You can use it with wedges, you can use it with irons, and again, it's one of those devices that will have a big impact on one of the most important fundamentals in golf, and that is a proper weight transfer. When you transfer your weight properly, there's no doubt that you're gonna be able to hit it longer and make better contact fast. Plus, you can use it indoors at the simulator or outdoors on the range. Bonus item is actually the iRange Sport Stick. So you need to be recording your swing if you're serious about playing better golf. The more you know your swing, the more you can help fix yourself and not always have to go see a golf coach. Now again, I don't want you to go down like endless swing theory and record every shot and think that you have to analyze every single swing, but understanding your swing and your tendencies will absolutely help. So instead of using a tripod, use the iRange Sport Stick. It's easy to help you anywhere on the golf course during practice, whether you're hitting out of the bunker, your practice green, the driving range. This thing is key. They also have a great discount code, WickedSmart, gonna save you 10% on this investment. They're the WickedSmart approved training devices that I'm using right now in my golf game, and I know they can have a huge impact on yours. So invest in one or two so that way you're spending your off season correctly and making sure you're not developing any bad habits. If you're ready for even more practice tips, make sure to watch these two videos next.